Such a beautiful weekend we have in the forecast, Laura. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yes.
We're going to a parade, maybe celebrating.
Okay. Bringing Jackson and Pepper along with.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have plans.
We do have
you
plans.
Text me.
Yes. I will text you. I will call you. I'll send Carrie a pigeon. Okay.
You want to come at home?
Come on
Just
with
text
us.
us.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about the forecast today. Forecast by the numbers as we take a look back at our Friday. Pair of sixes today recorded at Cleveland Hopkins. Just going to give a little snapshot in our rearview mirror as we're setting the stage and looking forward to what's coming ahead this weekend. 74 is the average, and by golly, we stand a really good chance of hitting that for you tomorrow. We're still dealing with that area of high pressure here. However, we still have sort of a couple systems that we're watching. One off the Atlantic coastline here, south near the Carolinas, and another one coming off the lee of the Rockies. Now, we're still going to be dealing with the performance of this aerial high and also the ridge that we were working in tandem to keep our conditions dry and also stable towards the weekend. Why is this important? Well, we're already beginning to see a little bit of bump in our temperatures at the surface from this point yesterday. We're now back in the positive. This time yesterday, we were dealing with some cooler weather. In fact, getting some frost reported earlier this morning over in the Ashtabula area. This is where you are right now, Northeast Ohio, mid to low 50s, 51 degrees right now in Chardon, 54 for our friends there in Ravenna. And look at this, we're just cruising right on into the lower 50s for Norwalk, and likely Ashland are going to be into the upper 40s slowly but surely over the next hour or two. Hey, the Guardians are playing the Cardinals again tomorrow. Great weather going to be in the forecast for that. A steady breeze out of the northeast, roughly around 10 miles per hour. So we're going to be in the positives there, and I think we'll likely just slip ever so slightly back into the mid to upper 60s just in time for the first pitch for you tomorrow. Now, let's all sit up, let's all take a breath and look at the big picture of what we have coming here. So the theme of our weather story for this weekend is going to be sunshine, and more sunshine, along with breezy winds. There's that area of low pressure trying its best to make it into the Buckeye State, but we're not going to have it here. We're going to kick that thing back down there, and it will likely hang out towards our southern areas around Ohio and the Kentucky border. Leading in towards Monday and Tuesday, yes, we're going to get a change in our winds in the mid to upper levels. We're going to allow for some warmer air to ride north into the area, and that'll take us through Monday afternoon. A few more clouds could be expected. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we're still going to be dominating in terms of our stable conditions for Northeast Ohio, but still, although dealing with that easterly wind coming in right off the Atlantic. That'll help to offer in a little bit more positive returns. But look at this, a couple sprinkles will still be likely moving through Appalachia. Once we get into Wednesday into Thursday, things will begin to change here. So we still got a northerly breeze coming in off of the lake by Wednesday and Thursday. So going to be cooler along the lake midweek, and then as we move towards Thursday into Friday, that's when we start to get another little bit of a trough beginning to sag south across the region. However, do not worry. We're not expecting any sort of freezing-like temperatures in the long-term forecast. In fact, we're still likely going to be hanging out in the 70s at least for the most part. Waking up tomorrow morning, great morning jogging weather, great morning exercise weather, and in the afternoon, great yard work weather, both Saturday as well as Sunday as we march towards the end of the weekend and the holiday on Monday. Tomorrow on the hour, 70s are, yes, they're going to be happening here. Cooler lakeside, northeast breeze at 5 to 10. Back into the 60s we go towards the afternoon. UV indices will be running high, 8 to 10, very high in the peak heat hours of the day, between 1, perhaps 2, leading up to about 5 p.m., especially with that sun angle. So you do your best to protect your skin, because in more than a half hour, you could likely be burning here. So here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Take your pick your poison. I think the best bet is going to be for me, perhaps midweek, but I think I would probably opt for Monday, Laura. I don't know about you.
Well, I'll be here anchoring all the shows, so I look forward to it. Jason, thank you.